still drinks milk in their 20s past their teens?
He's 42.
That's what I'm saying.
42? Hi everyone, welcome to another Atmos video. We're here with the rares and super rares and legendaries. Remember the rarities.
Not mythics.
I'm down here in this corner. My friend's Mike.
Hey guys.
If you watch the commons and uncommon review, our friend Mango, aka Jacob, will be leaving us, at least locally. So Mike will be taking his place, at least on local, but we'll probably pipe Jacob into our reviews as he's available. But I'm joining in for the rares because I don't care about the commons and uncommons, much like all of our viewers.
Right.
So anyone's only going to watch this one.
Yep.
So here we go. I won't be reading, I don't think. I'll just be chiming in on if I think your takes are bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Not.
Yep.
You want to start us off, Mike?
Sure. Here we go. First rare in Amber. Uninkable 1 cost. Pooh Pirate Ship. It's an item. Tap, pay 3, return pirate character card from your discard to your hand.
Pirate dot deck. Fun deck. Probably not good.
Yeah,
right?
3 cost seems a little high.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But it does stay.
Yeah, it does stay. Alright, a 2-cost inkable 1/2 with 2 lore. We have Lilo, the Escape Artist. At the start of your turn, if this card is in your discard, you may play her, and she enters play exerted.
That's correct.
The exerted part's kind of meh, but this card's good.
This
right?
card is the best card I've ever seen in Lorcana. She comes back every single turn. She has to be dealt with every single turn.
You have to pay 2 every turn. It's not free.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you have to pay the 2?
Yeah. It doesn't say for free, so it just says play. So you do have to.
Oh,
you do have to pay, but that's good.
Still good.
So
That's good.
I wonder. It says at the start of your turn. Is that before your draw? I guess it is because it's ready. It's ready, set, draw.
Yeah, this is set.
So that means you have to make this decision before you even see your card for turn.
Yeah.
Just as an interesting rules thing, right?
Yep.
Because it's at the start of your turn. You have to do it then. It's not like you just get to do it throughout your turn.
Yeah.
You have to do it at the very
So
beginning.
then she'll be ready.
No,
No,
it's ready, set.
Yeah, it's
draw.
probably during your. I think all that
It
at
is
the
set.
start of your turn is during the set phase.
Yeah, set.
Oh, I guess
So-
I'm right.
Because otherwise you wouldn't even have ink to do it, right?
Yeah. I mean, play Sven. Voila. But
Yeah,
I think this
hot
card's
good.
pretty good.
I think this card is actually really. I think the biggest application of this is going to be in that weird new locations deck that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Amber Emerald, right? Or no, it was Amber Steel.
Yeah,
it was Amber
Amber
Steel
Steel.
because of the new dwarf shifting
Yeah.
stuff. Because this is clearly just going to create a hurdle for your opponent to have to dedicate something to attack this.
Yeah.
Right, to
All
challenge
the
this.
time too.
Yeah. So if you're doing this and locations, it's just too many
Yeah.
challenge targets.
Too many angles.
Yeah.
This card's pretty good.
I
Seems
really
good.
like this card.
Seems good.
All right.
Alright, we have Winnie the Pooh, an uninkable 2/2/2 pirate with support. Whenever this character quests, you may pay 1 less for the next pirate character you play this turn. Doesn't seem too great. Maybe
Yeah.
in a aggro pirate deck.
Fun pirate deck dot card.
Yeah. Be interesting if it was a captain, maybe. Just for
Right.
the
But
captain.
Piglet's the captain.
That's true.
All right. Uninkable 2-cost action. Safe and sound. Chosen character of yours can't be challenged until the start of your next turn.
Dog. Can't sing it. Uninkable.
You can recur it, maybe. No, just not it,
Not
right?
doing that.
Not it.
Doing that.
Alright, we have a
Ooh.
location. Uninkable 2 with a move cost of 6.
All
What?
right.
It's a willpower of 7.
All right, what does it do?
Bring it home, kid. When you move a character from a location, you may banish this location to gain 3 lore and draw 3 cards.
Remember the item now?
So it has to go from location to location. So it takes a little bit of setup.
This is so bad.
No, there's that one
You have to
cost
use it for,
location.
this is Tuk Tuk. Yeah, or that was an item, right?
No, there's a 1-cost location that costs 0 to move there, and you damage it 1 and move it to a location for free.
Oh. Well, there was also that 1 cost item that you guys kind of glossed
Yeah,
over. That
2
said
costs, 2 costs, but
once
yeah,
per turn.
yeah.
Can't say. We glanced over it.
Glossed
The
over.
gloss.
He said glanced.
Glanced over. It's a gloss and a glance.
Glanced
But yeah, this is like a tuk out of.
No, this could be good.
3 lore, 3 cards is a lot.
That's crazy.
Which you obviously have to cheat moving here.
Yeah.
of
Oh,
course.
You
yeah,
have
for
to
sure.
cheat moving here. But there's ways to do it.
Like, the
cheating.
whole deck would kind of need to
I
revolve
mean,
around
Voyage
this.
exists. Tuk exists.
This is a really weird thing to do.
Yeah, I was like, what?
This is a really weird thing to do with a location. It's like they're sugar rush racing to keep you from. It's like you get 1 turn to get this off the board, right? You get like 1 turn to get this off the board, assuming they don't tuk right on. Tuk costs 3, right?
Yeah.
So you just do it on 5.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty strong on 5. Yeah.
This is cool. It's
It's interesting.
This is dangerous.
This could be good. They're definitely pushing locations because they've been like bad.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Because this is like, hey, you need cards to set this up, but you're gonna draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
So that's a cool maybe.
Yeah, it's interesting.
All right.
Ooh, legendary. First legendary.
First legendary, a 3-cost non-inkable Tiana, the restaurant owner. She's a 1/4 with 2 lore. Whenever a character of yours is challenged while this character is exerted, the challenging character gets -3 strength this turn unless their player pays 3.
Why would you not just attack her first?
It counts her.
Yeah, it counts her. And she's a 4-butt, so it would have to have 7 to get her off the board. Unless you pay 3.
For a legendary.
This could...
It gets brawled and Seized.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I'm calling dog on it.
Yeah.
Especially for a legendary.
We've seen some pretty bad legendaries, though.
Yeah, like I'm just playing Moana instead of this, right? If I'm playing a 3-cost uninkable, it's just going to be a 3/4 with 2 lore and doesn't care about this other nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Odd.
All right. Kanga Conga? I don't know.
Kanga.
My fault. Didn't watch Winnie the Pooh. Uninkable.
Yikes.
Oh, okay.
I do know it was a blustery day.
Okay. Yeah.
I did see that. All right. Uninkable 3-cost, 2/4, safe and sound. Whenever this character quests, another chosen character of yours can't be challenged until the start of your next turn.
Super's bodyguard, kind of.
Yeah.
Being uninkable ruins it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, why is this better than what we just said?
No,
For the same reasons, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Monterey Jack 4-cost, inkable rare card. 0/7 with 2 lore for
Is this
4.
what the cheese is based off of?
I don't know why they got to do my boy Jack like that. He's not no 0/7.
Yeah, he isn't. He doesn't deserve a 0/7.
He's at least a 2/7. Come on.
Daisy Duck. does 1 damage.
Or that'd be insane. Yeah. Off of that.
I would just evaluate it like a location.
Yeah.
Like, would a 4-cost inkable location with 7 willpower that gets 2 lore a turn be good?
No. It's okay.
Probably not. Library's
And
better.
I mean, this is worse.
I mean,
'cause it
it's
can
Queen's
be-
Castle without the text.
Right, but it can get brawled, it can get seasued. It's,
Yeah.
doesn't trade off for anything.
But-
All right. Nani. We have a
Nani?
inkable 5-cost, 3/5 with support, quest for 2 lore, and you can pay 2 for the chosen character gets -1 attack until the start of your next turn.
There's more of that now, but like, whatever. Right? Like,
Ice block.
what are we doing?
It's not that good.
What are we doing?
It's what else were the rest of the stats? Support 3/5.
Yeah, it's decent. It's decent.
If it was a
but,
little
like,
more compelling elsewise, just thinking again with Ruby, like it's just like adding 2 costs to your brawl to make your brawl more effective.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's not like great, but this is close. If that was like a 1 cost, or maybe the rest of it was more compelling, I think it could get there.
It's close, right?
Yeah,
It's all right.
All right. The first shift Simba.
legendary.
No. There was one last set, but legendary 5-cost non-inkable 4/4 with 2 lore has shift 3. At the end of your turn, if this character is exerted, you may ready your other characters.
It's really good.
That's some pretty scary text, especially for a shift character. So you obviously want to shift this.
Yep.
Period.
Quest everything out.
At the end of your turn,
Quest
so you
it,
can't
ready everything.
you can't ready this after that happens because it's at the end of your turn. But
Yeah. It's once again just like super bodyguard, right? It's like because
yeah.
they're just gonna kill this as if it had bodyguard.
Yeah.
But the difference is they can't kill this and then get your other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're not exerted.
I like this card a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
Feels Mufasa-y.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool in a Mufasa deck.
Not Mufasa.
Yeah.
It'd be cool in a Mufasa deck, cutting Mufasa. I mean, it is Simba,
Yeah.
much like father, like son.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think it gets there.
All right, let's see. Judy Hops, an inkable 6/3/6 with support. Quest for 2. At the end of your turn, you may ready another chosen character of yours.
Oh,
Just one, but it's inkable.
you can ready Simba.
That'd be pretty good.
Infinite combat.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right, not terrible. Probably won't see much play.
Yeah. Hey, in limited, busted. All right, Jim Hawkins for 7. A 4/7 with 2 lore bodyguard. Those are good stats, but it costs 7. Let's see what it does. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of pirate character cards and put them into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your deck.
Could be a +4.
I mean, if your deck is pretty much all pirates, it's a 4/7 bodyguard with 2 lore that puts cards in your hand. I don't think that's bad.
I like it.
Draw 2.
There's a lot of good pirates.
It's when you play it, you don't have to tap it to get the effect.
So compare it to Surfer Stitch.
Surfer Stitch.
Surfer Stitch is a
4/8.
4/8 for 7. Draw 2 with 2
Yeah.
lore. Doesn't bodyguard.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close to Stitch, right? But you
Yeah.
have to be in Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are in Pirates, if
There's
half
a,
your
there's,
deck
a,
is Pirates,
there's a good bit of pirates. But, yeah. It's definitely a card I want to, like, put there and then search on Dreamborn Pirates
Yeah.
Mhm.
kind of thing.
It's a super rare.
Maybe.
It has a chance.
Maybe, right? There's a Chippendale.
An uninkable 8 Chippendale, 6/6, shift 5, quest for 3. It counts as both Chip and Dale. Fun. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may return a character card from your discard to your hand. Very strong effect. I like it.
The shift targets weren't great.
So that means it can shift on
We
Chip
read.
and Dale.
The shift targets weren't good that we read, but that's
They
a
were
really
fine.
strong
I think there was
ability.
one of them that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, there was one that was... It was a 3 cost, I think.
And there are past Chippendales that we could go back and look over. I like this
I don't
card.
think there are.
There was no other Chippendale.
I don't think so. We'll see.
So even though it has shift 5, you're only playing it on 6, right? Because you're shifting it and then inking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you're...
Your Amber Sapphire and...
Yeah, or you have Fishbone Quill and then you're doing this on turn 4 and then still inking.
That would be nasty. No, because if you're Shiftbone, you're not shifting it.
Yeah, I guess this is just exclusively in Sapphire.
It hasn't enchanted.
What do you think this is good enough?
If the other Chippendale cards are good. Because once you do get it out, you almost always replenish your hand. You can go...
Yeah,
your
I
curve
don't-
can be extremely high with this card.
Let's look real quick. We can do...
Get rid of set 6. There could be other ones. There's not really.
Oops. So there's this one.
Yeah, that was bad.
No.
Just go to the cheapest ones. Go to the cheapest.
These are all of them.
But there's cheaper ones.
This one wasn't
What?
bad.
No, there's not. Oh, yeah, this. Okay,
This one I think is decent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the other one would count for it if you had both of them on board.
That one's good.
This
Yeah,
one
that
I think
one's
is
fine.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the 2 3 cost ones
so
are fine.
the 3 costs are fine. The 4 costs you're not doing.
Be nice to have a 1 cost.
Yeah.
Wait.
onto Amethyst. Mad Hatter. A 1/1 for 1 with 1 lore.
Super rare.
Whenever this character quests, you may look at the top card of chosen player's deck, put it on the top of their deck or into their discard.
Bad.
This is... There's been stuff that's done this sort of thing in Magic.
They don't get to see it unless you discard it either.
This card I think is pretty good. I don't know if it's good enough.
In purple, you're going to replace...
But so, the reason this card is good is because you target yourself if you need to find something. So, like, if you're not in the lead and need to find something, you target yourself, and that could be the difference in the game. If you are in the lead, you target your opponent, and you're just like, is this the card that beats me? If no, you're welcome to it.
Yeah.
If that is
yes,
the card that
draw
beats
this
me,
1 cost next turn,
like,
whatever.
They specifically have to hit Whole New World. Is that Whole New World? No, draw it.
Right.
Oh, it is Whole New World?
It's just dealt with so easily. You don't get its effect on play. You have to quest it.
You have to quest
It's a 1
it.
cost. If they're using removal on it, you're happy.
There's bounce in these colors.
Hot take, dog water.
It's good.
I wouldn't say hot take is the dog water. I would say the hot take is saying it's good. The cold take is dog water.
Right.
I think it has
I think it has a
could
chance.
be fun.
I think it has a chance to really, really piss people off. Because it can lock you out of a game. Imagine 2 of them, though. Me and you. Like, fix my draw, screw up your draw. Fix my draw, screw up your draw. Like, it'll just lock someone out of a game entirely.
Just one time. Because then it's a 1/1. Anything can
I mean,
attack over it.
you're playing control. They don't get to have characters on the board.
Okay, well, I'm going to play steel, grab your sword. I can shoot it for 1. It's too easily dealt with.
You're not getting grab your sword if I don't want you to have it.
It's not the top card, it's the second card. The top
Could
card was fire the cannons. You
use.
screwed yourself. You helped me out.
Could be. I mean, if your whole turn is firing the cannons, that I would say watch for Ruby Sapphire or Ruby Amethyst control.
Hot take.
Yeah.
We'll see no play.
Okay.
All right. We have a Madam Mim, 2 cost inkable, 0/3 Challenger 1. Your other characters gain Challenger 1. That's not terrible.
That's trash.
All characters on
I'm just
board
kidding.
gain Challenger 1.
No, that.
It's interesting.
I mean, it's a 2 cost. Probably doesn't die the first time you turn it sideways.
It's a 0/3 though. I mean, it dies for free if you ever turn it sideways. So, is this worth it just sitting there for the static effect? Probably not, right? Like,
Yeah.
What sort of deck wants that? I don't think any of them.
Maleficent Staff, a 2 cost inkable item. Whenever one of your opponent's characters, items, or locations is returned to their hand, gain 1 lore. It doesn't matter whose turn it is. You could play green Amethyst Bounce.
Yeah, this is the bounce.
It could be just good and mirrors.
It's inkable, so if
When they use their Madam Mims, you gain
They
lores.
play their own Mims.
Nice goat bouncing, I get lore too.
This probably is actually. This probably is good enough. It's going to be really aggravating to play against that, right? Because your Gothel chip. Maybe now we actually play bounce.
Yeah.
The Tigger bounce spell. So you have your Gothels. There's the item, right? That the deck plays 1 of.
Yeah.
Or whatever that would trigger this.
You're welcome. The
Cloud Kicker.
It's to your hand too. So
Mother's Knows Best. I mean, there's a bunch of playable bounce.
yeah.
So this probably gets there.
And it doesn't matter whose turn it is. And if you're going against Ruby Amethyst, they cannot get this off the board, and it's just better than Spellbook, right?
Yeah, someone will try to play this. I'll
Yeah.
say that. It'll be tested. This will be tested.
I'll do it.
It has a enchanted apparently.
Enchanted?
So the devs think it's something.
Gosh.
Put it in the deck.
Okay. We have a new location, an inkable 2 cost, 1 move cost, and 7 willpower mystical trait. Not bad. At the start of your turn, you may move 1 damage counter from chosen character here to chosen opposing character. At the start of your turn, if you have a character named Mama Odie here, gain a lore. Dog.
Where are the Mama Odis? The blue one.
This is bad.
Yeah, this isn't
This
good.
is real bad. Thank God they didn't give it an enchanted.
Oh, another Madam M. 3 cost non-inkable 2/3 with 1 lore. Pay 2, choose and discard a card, gain 1 lore. You can do it over and over.
Yeah, this
That's-
actually bears some consideration.
Uninkable. I don't know.
Gain lore.
It needs to be uninkable.
It's gotta be,
Like
right?
this is kind of the Blurple dream, right? I have 8 resources, gain 4 lore, win.
It could close games. Yeah.
This is, I think this is... There was that other purple card that's like GOAT. Like, purple's getting a lot of things. It's like, hey,
Game one.
ping 1 lore, ping
Yeah.
1 lore, ping 1 lore.
Like knowledge and wisdom or whatever. I will say this being uninkable does hurt it a lot because this is, like you said, this is only really
you
to
have
close the
discard
game.
your inkables.
Yeah, this is only to close the game, and that's all it's ever going to do. So it
Right.
costing 3 and being uninkable kind of blows. So I don't think it gets there.
If it's in your opening hand and you're stuck with it, it just feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels real bad.
Well, by the same time, in Blurple, you can ink it.
Right.
Like it's
Yeah.
getting inked with
Yeah.
Tipu or
Right.
Fishbone. So maybe
Maybe
it's like a
they're
one of. It's a one of in Blurple.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Merlin, you can search it whenever you need.
There you go.
Hot take. All right. We have Genie, an uninkable 4, 2/4, evasive, quest for 2. When you play this character, draw a card. Very good.
So we got
This seems
a different goat and a different rabbit.
I could see it replacing Rabbit.
It's an evasive. 2
Quest for
lore is
2.
pretty nice.
That's fun, yeah.
we haven't seen something like this yet.
I like this a
It's
lot.
interesting.
When you play this.
Sure, you don't draw the card when it's banished, but it's not supposed
you-
to get banished.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can bounce this too.
Yeah,
Like this is a bounceable.
yeah.
It's
is.
it's
And you
it's
draw
yeah,
it for
like
sure.
rabbit, like
the,
the
yeah.
points.
the thing with the banished text, like the Bruni and stuff like that, it can be sent to your Inkwell, sent to your hand.
This
stuff like
is
that.
just strictly.
This is just when you play it, you
this
already
is
drew.
strictly better than rabbit, right?
I think so. I'd play this over.
It's
Rabbit.
harder to get off the board in a quest for 2, so yeah, right?
Yeah, this is just strictly better than rabbit. I was not expect. I mean, obviously rabbit draws more cards, but I was not expecting this to Power Creek rabbit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good.
I like this card a lot.
Rabbit was starting to get cut as well, so
Ooh, Sizu, Uniting Dragon, a 4-cost non-inkable 3/3 with 2 lore. Whenever this character quests, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a dragon character card, put it into your hand and repeat this effect. Otherwise, put it on either the top or the bottom of the deck.
How many dragons are there?
All the Sizus,
Maleficent.
Maleficent, that's kind of it, but like,
Uninkable 4, it's not going to see play.
no.
this is just worse than the Sapphire one, right? Sapphire one's just look at the top 2, draw 1
Yeah.
every time you quest.
Yeah.
It's a 2/4.
Oh, I forgot
2
that
lore.
card exists. That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
legendary.
legendary.
So bad.
Yeah, that's just better than this. This isn't good.
Yeah, this isn't good.
It's just
Right.
fun build around for dragons if you want to do that.
Ooh, a new
There's a
Yzma card.
legendary.
Oh, here we go.
With an
Inkable 4-cost Yzma, 3/3, quest for 2. You can tap her. If you have fewer than 3 cards in your hand, draw until you have 3 cards in your hands.
So discard a bunch.
Yeah, over exert. Go ahead.
Wow.
Draw 3, potentially. Very
That's
good.
cool.
It's very good.
This is nuts in Blurple.
Yeah, right?
Like, yeah, you're like Tipu and
Yeah.
you know fish boning your stuff away and then draw 3.
Yeah. You're like discarding to get lore, putting the rest in your inkwell, drawing back up to
It's
3.
kind of outrageous.
And if you
actually.
have enough cards,
And
in
it's a
your hand-
3/3, so it's not
Quest
going to
for
die
2.
for free.
Yeah.
Right? And it's inkable.
That card's outrageous.
That's
Very
good.
good.
That's good.
Very good card.
There's a Mama Odie. Oh, it's me.
Yep.
It is.
A 5-cost non-inkable Mama Odie, the Solitary Sage. 4/5 with 1 lore. Whenever you play a song, you may move up to 2 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. They're starting to get enough support that I want to look back into this again. Not too many songs in this color.
This is so bad.
Well, you pair it with Teeth and Ambitions.
This is a 5-cost uninkable.
Yeah, it's not worth.
I don't
It's
like
not worth. 4/5 is a good stat line, but not good enough for.
I think it does work with Teeth and Ambitions that you can layer it so that the teeth happens first.
Yeah, because you
think.
get to choose.
Yeah, since it's your bucket. So yeah, I mean, basically making Teeth and Ambitions do 4 damage is pretty cool.
Right.
With Be King Undisputed, you have something with damage, you sing it, you do this first, and then make them Teeth the bigger thing is cool as well.
Just 5 cost uninkable is
Yeah, it's
Not bad.
yeah.
Alright, another 5 cost uninkable action. Seeking the Half Crown. For each sorcerer character you have in play, you may pay 1 less for this action. Draw 2 cards.
There's a lot of sorcerers in purple
That's dog.
This is so bad.
Why would you not play Friends?
Yeah,
because it's a song.
this is so bad.
What?
You have to do work to make this worse than Friends.
Everything's a sorcerer in purple.
You have
All
to,
the Madamims, all the Maleficents, all the Rafikis.
So if you have 2 sorcerers in play by turn 3, then it is an uninkable, non-singable Friends.
Right. It's trash. Friends is a common, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright. A 6 cost uninkable Hades, Lord of the Dead. A 3/4 with 3 lore. During an opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, gain 2 lore.
Other characters.
Other, yeah.
Doesn't work.
Oh,
itself.
other characters. Yeah.
Ah,
So they have to banish this first. It's a 3/4. It's not super easy to banish, but like
uninkable 6. It's
uninkable 6. It's not there, right?
No play.
We all agree.
No, can't do it.
Sad.
Ooh, getting another legendary. Here you go.
Whoa.
Shiny.
I like this artwork.
What the
He's
enchanted
covering
on
the
this
inkwell
guy?
symbol. Is that a first? I've never seen that before.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah,
That's a first.
I like it. Inkable
That's-
7, Genie, 4/7, Shift for 5, Quest for 2. Whenever you play a card, draw a card. That's cracked.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, put all the cards in your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order. So there's the negative part.
Yeah.
So if you play a deck full of low cost lore gainers or characters, this could be insane.
At the end of your turn, you do this, and then you do the at the end of your turn Clarabelle.
Yeah, that would work. But that's not good.
Right.
But that would work.
I mean, it's bottom of your deck, though, so you're not milling yourself out.
Yeah, but you just don't need to do that.
Yeah.
This is all the card draw you need. So the low cost genies are in Sapphire and Emerald, right?
There's a 2 cost 2/2 with 2 lore in Sapphire.
And Emerald, I think, has like a 1/3 for 2, and Emerald has some low cost genies.
Yeah. I think it's just a 2/3 vanilla 2 cost or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get up to 5 ink, you play this next turn.
So you
Go
just
crazy.
you could just play this in a normal like purple green deck and have either this or Clarabelle routes because they're 2 different 7 costs.
I don't think this makes it.
No.
No, I don't think there's a deck that wants it. I can't think of a deck that wants it.
I like this card. Hot
Can
take.
you play
It'll
a
see
card,
play.
draw a
Do
card.
you think this will see play? I don't think this will see play.
Hot
Makes me
take.
think you can play some of the like low cost cards that sometimes you don't think are worth a card because
It has a chance, but like you said, the ability is only good if you have a bunch of low cost stuff. So like,
yeah.
you have a bunch of low cost stuff, and then this,
Jafar.
it works with Jafar. That's true.
Jafar is cool. Yeah.
I don't know. We can try it out, but I don't believe it.
I can't see.
Nope, there's one more.
All right. Ooh. Big Rafiki. 9 cost uninkable. 6/6. Shift 7. 4 lore. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may draw a card. There's 2 1-drop Rafikis in Amethyst already.
Yeah.
So if you pair this in green with Hades, if you play a 1 cost Rafiki, can you play this from your deck on top of it?
Yeah.
So if you can cheat this out on turn, 4 or 5?
4.
5.
On turn
yeah,
5?
5.
Keep inking. Draw a card.
Blurple can do that on turn 5 as well. Maybe.
It's interesting.
It is.
This card's not good.
Its effect is so strong.
Yeah. It's shift. I wish
It doesn't
shift
have
was a little
evasive
less.
or ward like the other, like the Robin Hood 6/6 with 4.
Mm-hmm.
It has ward.
The shift 7 is just a bit too high.
Yeah.
If it was 6,
because it's a
I think
9
we'd
cost.
talk more.
The 8 costs are shift 6 or 5.
Uninkable.
So is the earliest Blurple is really doing this is still just turn 6, probably.
Yeah. I think you can play one of this, but like it's
Chica Tipu. Maybe. Like I haven't had enough experience because we didn't really like actually play these decks even in set 4. Like how much. So we've gotten to the point with Sapphire where it has so much acceleration that there's not decks that are playing all of it. But what if we did Chica, Tipu, Fishbone, and One Jump? Like if we just made like 40% of the deck ramp and then played nonsense like this at the high end. Just like it's only ramp and high end nonsense.
Yeah.
And that's like the whole deck. I don't know.
So not even
the high end of Blurple.
Huh?
Not even have a shift target for
Oh yeah. Well the one cost Rafiki that damages hyenas is already good because they have the new hyena.
Yeah.
There's the new Bonsai is a 3/2 lore for 2 uninkable. That's played a lot.
Rafiki just eats it because it doesn't take damage
from hyenas.
Yeah, the only problem with the Blurple deck is all the high end purple stuff in that deck is already uninkable.
I'm saying you play this instead.
Yeah.
What's the high end purple stuff?
Like the Elzas and
I play Elsa over this.
Yeah.
You can just lock your opponent out.
Yeah,
Elsa's
probably
lore.
better. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously strong, but
yeah.
Does it get a spot? Probably not. Worth trying.
Yeah.
All right. A rare Inkable 2 Go-Go Tomago? 2/2 evasive, quest for 1. When you play this character, you may pay 2 to gain lore equal to the damage on chosen opposing character. Very situational. Not very good.
That's not there, right?
That could be. So what's the high? You can gain 4 lore from that.
Maybe.
It's hard to get 4 damage on an opposing character.
Yeah, Maui, Robin Hood.
Maui's gonna take out anything it swings into.
No, their
Maui.
Their Maui has damage from being
like because you can set this up on your turn.
And it is
right? Green.
You can make things reckless and make them damage themselves, but
I would say this has a shot because it is evasive, so it's a lore threat by itself. It has a shot.
We'll see. And it is evasive, so you can just let it sit there as well.
No, it's only on ETB, right? You have to do it when you play it.
Yeah.
So you can bounce it.
Yeah. Ooh. Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Olivia Flavorsham. Okay.
Could see play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Jasmine, Inkable 3/2/3. Hero Princess. When you play this character, choose one. Exert chosen damage character, or chosen opposing character gains reckless during their next turn.
That's cool. It's like what we were talking about earlier. What's better between exerting or making something reckless? This could do either.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this seems fine.
Yeah.
Good C play.
It's a Jasmine shift target as well.
Also interesting for bounce.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
Captain Hook, underhanded 3-cost 1/4 with 2 lore. While this character is exerted, opposing pirates can't quest. Whenever this character is challenged, draw a card. So 1/4, so it doesn't always need to be challenged. But like,
Dog.
yeah, it's not good.
It's not terrible. Draw a card whenever it's challenged.
It's a 1/4 for 3.
It might need to be challenged twice if they don't have stuff that damages or they're not in red.
I mean, so compare it. I'm thinking again, comparing it to like what's his name? The we just did this earlier. The thing that Cusco, compared to Cusco, it costs 1 more than Cusco, but it quests for 2, and it's almost certainly redrawing. It's less certain that it's redrawing because Cusco will redraw even from Brawl and stuff. But like, I can see it in just the turn sideways deck.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be good in aggro.
Oh, but by the way, that action that just puts the damage counter on something, that gets around resist. The new green action.
Yeah.
That's why it's worded that way. It puts a damage counter rather than damaging.
Yeah.
So it can damage resist.
You came back.
Bad.
It's unconditional.
I'd rather play a 3/3 with 2 lore for 4 that's inkable that does the same thing.
It's unconditional.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It can quest again.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually might be good.
I was like, wait. Could be crazy. Yeah.
Uninkable, can't sing it though.
Yeah.
Unconditional ready is very strong.
Alright, another location. Uninkable 3, Owl Island. Has a 1 move cost, willpower of 6, no passive lore. For each character you have here, you may pay 1 less for the first action you play each turn. Whenever you play a second action in a turn, gain 3 lore.
Okay.
That's a possibility.
Ursula pops that every time.
Yeah.
Wonder if you could do actions matter now with that, what's her name that we saw that can redraw? Draws 3 cards if your hand's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Just play a bunch of low-cost actions, like bounce, and the damage thing that we were just talking about. And then this, maybe.
Yeah.
This card's interesting.
Yeah.
Could see play.
Yeah. It's a whole deck that doesn't exist. So, if it's good enough.
Yeah. We'll see.
Bears testing.
Here's another Stitch for you. A 4-cost non-inkable 3/4 with 2 lore. Stitch, Alien Buccaneer, Shift 3. Got all the tags we need. Whenever you play this character, if you use Shift to play him, you may put an action card from your discard on the top of your deck.
Top of the deck. If it went to the hand.
Come on.
Top of the deck is such
You have to shift it.
Yeah,
No. Shift 3 on a 4-cost? No thank you. Right? No way.
If I put it in your hand, maybe. But
Alright.
Oh.
Daisy Duck, Pirate Captain. Inkable 4, 3/3. Quest for 2. Whenever one of your pirate characters quests while at a location, draw a card.
Locations matters. Maybe.
I don't think it's...
This is a maybe for me.
We've seen pirates and captains' energies. Yeah, this
with locations.
If those things can get together to make something, this is probably in it.
Yeah. It only costs 4, 3/3 with 2 lore.
Yeah, it is weird that it's green.
Yeah.
That's its biggest downside is that this is.
Well, a lot of them. There's a lot of new pirates that are green this set. We've seen, and it is also captain, which matters.
Yeah, we just have to line up all the cards.
Steel and red were big for pirates in the past, though. So.
Yeah. 5-cost inkable Goofy, Expert Shipwright. The 1/4 with 3 lore and ward. There you go. Whenever this character quests, chosen character gains ward until the start of your next turn. Ooh.
Seems too high cost.
That's like a free 6 lore or something. Imagine give Ray ward. Play this on 5, quest it turn 6 after you play Ray. Something funny like that could be hard to stop. But what else does it do? That's not good, right? It's not good enough.
I'm calling dog.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
Right? No.
Dies to Fox, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's the Shift Jasmine.
Legendary rare. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh player. Inkable 6-cost Jasmine 5/5, Shift 5. When you play this character, if you use Shift to play or return all other exerted characters to the player's hand. Seems okay.
Okay.
Legendary status? Not too sure. It's inkable.
That could do some good things.
I mean, you have to shift this, otherwise it's just really bad. It just does nothing. It's just a 5/5/2 lore for 6.
Yeah, it's an understated 6 cost.
Yeah, so we'd have to just make sure there's shifts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's neat that it can bounce your stuff as well. Like, you control it if you want to bounce your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to. It's...
But you control when you play it.
Yeah. It's,
so you don't
because
have
it's return all.
Yeah.
So you quest out, play this.
If you want to. Or you just play this before you quest, and then you don't bounce any of yours.
Right.
You have all the decision is yours.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it'll see too much play.
I don't think it's good.
I think it has a chance.
I actually want to go back to that Goofy. I think that Goofy actually has a chance now that I was thinking about it. Just as the hot, like, maybe 1 or 2 of in pure aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's you can't, like, you play it, they can't interact with it, so it's like guaranteed 3 lore.
Yeah.
And if you do have like a not Ray, but like Pegasus,
yeah,
or some like any Pegasus that's evasive, you're just like give it ward 2.
Yeah.
Like this is like some pretty extreme reach.
Yeah.
Because they probably, if you're pure aggro,
Shift
they're having
Pegasus
to...
after you play this, and everything has evasive,
Yeah.
and you just...
Like, I can see this being very aggravating to deal with and just pure... Especially if they're already having to swing out every turn to try to get rid of your aggro pieces, and now they also have to kill this thing, and something that's evasive that has ward.
I think you just said aggravating, and that's a term.
Aggravating, there you go.
Yeah.
An aggravating deck.
Right, I get a legendary Hercules. Okay, it's also almost covering the inkwell symbol, the ink symbol. 6 cost, non-inkable, 6/3. It's bad. It has ward and 2 lore. Pay 3 to deal 1 damage to chosen damaged character. Why?
Oh, this is dog. What am I missing? Why is this so dog?
That's pretty bad. I mean, it has ward, I guess.
It's gonna quest for 2.
And then it dies to a snake. What is...
It dies to a lot. For 6.
I guess the idea is it quests and kills something for free. So it 2 for 1s, I guess, is the idea.
Hey,
so bad.
you can pay 9 and do 3 damage to something.
That seems bad.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good at all.
I'm not doing
All right.
Alright, Peter Pan, Neverland Prankster. Inkable 7, 4/6. Hero quest for 1. This character enters play exerted. While this character is exerted, each opposing player can't gain lore unless one of their characters has challenged this turn. It seems too high cost.
Yeah, seems terrible.
Seems good against aggro. If you could get this out
purely
on
aggro,
turn 3 or 4, but turn 7
So maybe
way, right?
maybe this is an Emerald Sapphire.
could
This
be.
is like your anti-aggro piece in Emerald Sapphire.
If you best case could get it out on turn 4.
This with the Steel Jafar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get to do anything ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see.
it's hard to get off the board. It does cost 7 and only quest for 1 though. Like that's bad, right?
No.
Well, also, it's even not even that good against aggro because they can just attack this with one thing and still quest out.
Yeah.
It only slows them down a little bit.
Yeah. It
Not like
slows
a
them
lot.
down 2 lore.
Yeah.
Or 1, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
I'll give it the mid.
Yeah, I don't think it's good enough.
A mid maybe, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. 7 costs, non-inkable. Everyone discard their hand. That's not me. Bend to my will.
Cool.
Not
7
good.
action.
Not good, right? No way.
What cards let you play actions for free or cheaper?
That location that we saw.
Yeah.
1 less for each
And it
character.
specifically costs 7, so like Robin Hood can't do it for free and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is too bad.
Yeah, accelerate into it, make it cost less. Still doesn't seem good. Also, they might not have any cards in their hand, and this is uninkable. If this was inkable, I would be certainly more interested.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Did
Did we like anything in Emerald? Did we like a single card?
This was like okay. This was like a maybe
No, I think the
okay.
Jasmine
This
was
this maybe.
Yeah, that one's.
This maybe.
The location was kind of.
Oh yeah, this was intriguing.
Yeah, but none that were like really slam dunk.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's see if Ruby's got anything because they were pretty lackluster last set.
All right, the first one, Wendy Darling.
Hey.
Inkable 2. Hero Pirate Captain. 1/2 evasive. Quest for 1. While you have another pirate character in play, this character gets +1 strength and +1 lore.
Okay. So it turns into an understated 2 cost or
Has a
a
basic.
1/2 with 2 lore.
It's not terrible. If you can play a 1-cost pirate.
And this is a pirate captain, hero pirate captain.
Yeah.
This is probably good.
There's a lot of like.
It
There's
could
a pirates are.
This with Smee. I mean, obviously Smee, right? Because Smee satisfies. They get together.
Yeah.
Just saying. Smee and Wendy Darling.
Flotilla! The Coconut Armada. 2 cost uninkable location. 6 willpower. Cost 2 to move here. At the start of your turn, if you have a character here, all opponents lose 1 lore, and you gain a lore equal to the lore lost this way. Not good.
Nope.
Doesn't have passive lore. I'm not interested in an uninkable 2-cost location that does that.
Dog.
I think it has a shot.
You're wrong.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Next, Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, fair.
Uninkable 3/3/2 pirate hero. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may return a location card from your discard to your hand.
Well, yeah, they really went all in on this cards and inkwell proc thing.
Yeah. And hero pirate again.
Maybe if you can get
This is another like maybe, but like once per turn.
You would need more cards to mill because you would just want it for free ink potentially.
I mean, it's pretty funny in a deck if you just play a bunch of locations. You just play this and you're just like, keep removing the locations. I'm gonna keep playing.
What's that There's a location that discards itself and gives you a bunch of lore.
There's a few. That's the one, but you have to put three characters on it.
Tuck, you know.
She's on
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, I don't think she's good.
Hey, 5/2 for 3. Freebooter.
This is a common. Next.
It's not a common.
Should be.
It doesn't have a rush. Tigger!
Alright. Inkable 3/0/4 evasive. Only quest for 1. When you play an action, this character gets +1/+1.
That's pretty good.
+1 lore.
That's fun. Also, Tigger tag.
Man, maybe green red actions does get there.
Why?
Right?
Why would you play this over Minnie Mouse?
This is better than Minnie Mouse.
Why?
Which one?
Evasive. Minnie Mouse Surfer. She's a...
Because this can get more. This could go up to 5 lore, theoretically. It's every time you play an action.
Yeah.
Okay. How many actions are you going to play?
I'm saying we saw that. Yeah, it's a new deck. Like, this deck has been teased a little bit. Like, we have that other location now that we were talking about. Maybe goes in this. We'd have to see. I mean, it's inkable. It's got a lot of things going for it.
That's the thing. Minnie.
It's Tigger. I'm going to play it.
This.
I agree. Mini is probably better.
A Raya. Let's see if this one's playable. There hasn't been a playable Raya yet. 4-cost inkable 3/3 with 2 lore. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may ready another chosen character of yours. They cannot quest for the rest of your turn.
It's not terrible.
Works with singing.
It has an enchanted. That's fine.
Yeah, seems fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unfortunately, can't ready itself.
Yeah, right. Another.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's the best Raya, not that says a lot, but.
Alright, Mickey Mouse. Inkable 5, Pirate Captain, 4/4, quest for 2, shift 3. Whenever this character quests, chosen pirate character gets +2 and gains. This character takes no damage from challenges this turn. He's a pirate.
And a captain.
And a captain. So it synergizes. He has to quest, somebody else gains the 2. Mid-tier.
I mean, he can be Maui himself and take no damage from something if he wants to.
He has to quest.
So this is...
Oh, yeah, he has to quest.
This is getting shifted on the Steel Mickey, presumably.
Right.
The 1/2 resist 1 Mickey
Yeah.
is probably the main target for this. Which, that's not a pirate, right? That Mickey's not a pirate. The resist 1 one.
I don't think this is any good.
Yeah, but you're shifting onto it, so that part doesn't matter.
Just for synergy-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a low side of a maybe.
5-cost non-inkable Hades. This is a legendary. 4/3 with 1 lore. Exert, pay 3 to banish one of your characters. Banish chosen character.
Dog.
Obvious Ruby or Amethyst.
Yeah, you're banishing the 1-cost Diablo, drawing a card, and
Yeah, Cusco.
popping a Tomato or something.
Uninkable 5?
Yeah.
Quest for 1? You have to tap him and pay 3?
No way. That's too much non-inkable nonsense, right?
Yeah, I don't see this.
He's a 4/3, so he's annoying to remove too, but
Yeah.
Dies to smash. If he had better stats, I would actually kind of be into this.
yeah.
Because there's a critical mass of stuff that you can just get rid of in Amethyst that you
Yeah.
don't care about.
Yeah.
Especially now with the Diablo as well.
All the stuff that cantrips, and if it's on
It's-
library,
it's
you
just-
draw 2 cards from it.
It's just Diablo and Cusco. Everything else, like self-sacrifices. Those are the only ones that just pay you off for sacking them.
Yeah,
And I guess like Goat and Rabbit, but you don't really want to do that.
right. Yeah.
I mean, banishing a character for 3 is crazy. right? I mean, that's 2 less than Dragonfire, but it's repeatable.
Right. But then
But you have to
turned
banish one of your
sideways.
characters.
Yeah, and he's
for
turned
it.
sideways. Yeah, that's what I mean. His stats to me is what kills it. Like if this was a 5/5 or a 5/6, even with 1 lore, like now I think maybe we're talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just dies too easily.
Yeah.
Dies to smash. Dies to.
Nah.
Or if it didn't turn sideways at all,
Yeah, it was just
like if
a-
it was just 3,
Yeah.
that would be maybe interesting. What is it with these legendaries, man?
Yeah.
Alright. Super. Scar. Uninkable 5, 4/2. He's a villain. Quest for 3. When you play this character, deal 2 damage to chosen character of yours to deal 2 damage to chosen character. So, teeth and ambitions on a character.
And he can't do it to himself because that
He'll
just
die.
self-banishes.
So, you need another character in play.
Yeah.
Terrible top deck.
This is
late
just
game
better
if
than the
it's by
Hades
itself.
that we just looked at, right?
Uninkable 5?
Like, this is just better than the Hades, right? But neither
it's
of them
very
are good.
different than the Hades. But yeah, this just seems really bad. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, it dies to anything steel.
He needs at least 3 willpower.
If it had Ward,
It's not inkable.
which they've given Scar Ward here recently when it was an Emerald. If this had Ward, like maybe. But yeah, this is such an
Well, it's
investment.
red. There's no. It would have to be
Yeah.
evasive in red.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
don't see it.
yeah, no thanks. Goofy. 6 cost non-inkable 5/5 with 1 lore, has rush and evasive.
Ugh. This is
Just noms anything evasive, but like
Uninkable 6?
no, right?
Awful.
No, we're off it. They're banning Maui? Question mark.
There's a
Maui.
There
This-
we go.
Compare this to the last card.
Alright. An Inkable 6.
Oh my God.
7/5. It's evasive. Whenever this character challenges another character, you may return an action from your discard to your hand. Whenever you play an action, gain a lore. Correct.
Why? This card
This
is good.
I know this. So I've actually seen this one. This is why I said that the 3 cost Peter Pan is a spec. The one that gives all of the 2/3 for 3 evasive rush, and
Yeah.
it gives all things with evasive rush.
Yeah.
Because Shadow gives all things with rush evasive, which you think is
Yeah.
better because it
Yeah.
is. But with this card, you play the other one because that other card is already marginally playable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A 2/3 rush because it eats Diablo.
Yeah. Yeah. Without hidden code, it
But
just,
like this thing with rush is just better. Like it's cracked, right? This thing
Yeah,
with
'cause
rush
it
is
probably stays alive.
crazy cracked. So the question is,
yeah. What?
yeah. So like, if you can get back a song too,
Mm-hmm.
and Amethyst, you could cast it immediately.
Very good card.
Like friend. So like, you have the 3 cost Peter Pan. You play this, hit them, get back friends, sing it with Peter Pan, gain a lore, draw 2.
Yeah.
You know.
Later in the game,
Yeah,
you
okay.
could just get back B prepped and be like, "Hey, I have B prep back in my hand." Stuff like that.
But yeah, this is like it's Maui with his fishhook, right?
Yeah.
Like this is like a fishhook Maui because it's gonna eat something and then be evasive, which means
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard for them to get rid of it.
This card's good.
Yeah, this is the best card I think we've seen. I mean, I'm very excited about that, and maybe you can put it in green as well. I definitely want to try this green actions deck, which has always been
7 cost inkable Moana, 6/5 with 1 lore, shift 5. We saw the little Moana earlier. When you play this character, you may move any number of your characters to the same location for free. Gain 1 lore for each character moved. That's pretty lit.
She doesn't have to be shifted to get her effect.
Mm-mm.
So,
and it's also a pirate captain. Man, we're just throwing pirate captain.
Princess Hero is
Princess
like
Hero,
huge.
Floodborn,
Blah, blah,
all
blah.
the words.
This card's also pretty good, right?
Like,
Like,
does seem good.
new deck, but I feel like that's enough,
Gaining a lore too for each character.
I think
you
that's
move.
very good.
right?
Yeah, it seems good.
Shift 5. Very good card.
That-
That's
that-
the rare we've seen.
Definitely makes a build around.
Alright, uninkable 7 action, energy blast, banish chosen character, draw a card. Why would you play this?
Why doesn't it just
You
go
might.
6?
I would say there's a chance Ruby Amethyst plays this.
It's uninkable.
No.
I know.
Dragonfire stopped seeing play. I'm not paying 2 more to do the same thing and draw a card.
Yeah, you're probably right.
This is dog.
Okay.
All right, Sapphires. Oh, here's the card everyone's seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's pretty good.
2 cost, Oswald, non-inkable, 2/1 with 2 lore. None of that matters because this is the important part. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an item, you may play that item for free, and it enters play exerted. Otherwise, put it at the bottom of your deck.
Correct.
Microbot! No, I'm just kidding.
But actually.
This card's good.
I'm not sure it's good enough.
What? You
It's
play
good.
dirty items?
It's like aggro, but there's no item deck that's aggro. So it's yet another uninkable in those decks, and like...
You can pop this effect 2-3 times a turn. It's whenever a card is put into your inkwell.
That's true.
I could see this being very good.
But is it better
Lamp
than...
items?
Is it better than Chica? Like, can you really play this and Chica and One Jump? Those are all uninkable?
I like this card a lot. You can.
I think it's pretty good.
You play this instead of Chica?
You play this on 2, and then on 3, you ink, get the effect, play Fishbone, ink again, get the effect again. If you hit something crazy, your items...
But you have to play... Because, like, items... Like, even the stock decks now... Like, if you're in Ruby Sapphire, like, how many items does Ruby Sapphire play? Like, 14?
Yeah, like 13, 14, I think. 11 to 14.
I'm saying that's not a ton of items.
Well, you just ramp.
What items do you want to play that do something immediately
Like
that
Automaton,
don't care about
4-5?
being exerted? Like the cantripping ones?
Yeah, all the cantripping ones. So, like, maybe this is better in Steel? Because
Right.
you have 8 pop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and then you play Tamatoa, you play 4 Lucky Dimes to try to hit one.
Yeah, I mean, the card seems good. I'm just not sure it's better than, like I said, better than Chica.
You can play both.
You wouldn't play Fishbone in this deck. You would play Greatstone Dragon, right?
You would play both. Try to
Yeah,
hit.
three of one, 2 of the other. That's what we've been saying.
Yeah.
Some of. It certainly seems good. I'm just not sure exactly what fits into that deck. What?
The
Huzzah!
Flavor Washer.
That's a Pinocchio by another color.
But it's a 0/2.
That's probably better than a 1/1.
Surely, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Nice.
Solid.
This is you.
It's you.
So what do we
You're
do?
going to count that last one as reading it?
That was your card. I read Oswald.
Oh, my fault. All right. Location. Inkable 2. Rescue Ranger Submarine. Move cost of 1.
8's a
8
lot for
willpower.
2, but what does it do?
At the start of your turn, if you have a character here, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted.
Okay. Nice!
That's actually
Oh.
interesting.
That's not bad.
Okay.
So every turn you can do it. You don't gain lore, but it has 8, so it's going to stick around a while.
Right?
That seems pretty good.
Unless
It's-
the 2-cost action from last set just puts it into your inkwell immediately. But,
And
I
you
mean...
ramp it some more.
Yeah, but that was their turn. Like, whatever, right?
So
They
what do
rammed
you-
you.
So how do you actually? So you what? You pop on 1, this on 2, and then on 3 you play Chica and move it here is the most ideal.
Right?
Yeah. Right?
Like not specifically, it's the best with Chica
Yeah.
because then you'll immediately get a draw from it. It's definitely this on 2
all
because it
those
costs
new
1 to move.
inkwell cards in Amber and in Ruby.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's weird that they printed this. It's not like we needed more of these effects exactly.
No, you could play the Chica first, and then play that on 3 and still move it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It doesn't matter the order.
That is true. It's at the beginning
But
of your
it's
turn.
specifically
though, so
Chica, yeah.
has to be
Yeah.
on the board first.
That's a good combo.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It's-
It doesn't matter
yeah,
whichever
yeah,
order you do it. It's I guess Chica first is technically better if you're going to quest with it, which
Yeah.
you're probably not going to do anyway.
So 3-cost inkable 2/2 with 2 lore has ward. All right. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, another chosen character gains resist 1 until the start of your next turn.
No.
It's like a miniature Cogsworth.
I'm not wasting the 3 slot on this thing, though.
Yeah, 3's a weird cost for ramp stuff.
And it can't hit itself.
Yeah.
If it could hit itself, it'd be interesting.
Right. Yeah, another's kind of meh.
Because that would be like, if you could consistently make this thing resist 2, like that's a house. Ward resist 2, quest 2, like that early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd take a lot to get through it.
I mean, if you don't exert this, it's probably not dying for a while, though. Like Big Sizu. Like,
yeah.
Ward.
I will, hold on. I want to say for this location, there's a chance this card is too good. Like, with how much,
really good.
With how much things that we've seen that just proc on things going into your inkwell.
Yeah.
Like, this thing having 8 willpower, this might be too good.
8 for 2 is a lot.
Yeah, because you might just get so much value from not only ramping, but all these other passive abilities.
Yeah.
Of course, correct.
Yeah, that might be too good. Or really good.
All right. Tadashi Hamada. Uninkable 3, 2/2, quest for 2. Mentor and Inventor. During an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down. Then put this card into your inkwell face down.
What?
All right. That's good. Good card. But with so much ramp, you have to choose what you want to play.
They really just want you to play like a...
Oh, this is so much ramp.
They want you to play the Microbots deck with like 90 cards.
Shut up with the Microbots. This is not relevant here.
This is a very good card, but it's uninkable. And you're going to have to pick and choose what ramp you want to use. There's too much.
Yeah, there's just so much.
Yeah.
I mean, this is double ramp.
That's a lot.
During your opponent's turn when this character is banished. So
So
they might not want to attack into it.
yeah, at that point
So
you're
you're
just
quest for 2.
You just keep questing.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
like
any
they,
it's
they,
any
they do
banish.
want to get it because it's 2 lore. Like if it was 1 lore, this card would be terrible.
I mean, it's any banish too.
Right.
Like they
right.
they
Unless
can't.
they send it to your inkwell, which then it's doing its thing anyway. You know, like I think this card's pretty good, right?
It's a good card.
It's uninkable, but like
Yeah, like Mike said, it's just what do you play?
there's inventor stuff as well.
I don't like this card.
You know,
Because it's too. I feel like it's too good. I mean, because your opponent has to deal with it. So let's say the worst case scenario is your opponent trades it off, so they lost tempo by challenging it. You gain 2 lore, and then you 2-for-1 them in double ramped.
yeah, right.
Oh.
This makes you not
How do
care
you
about
beat
ramping
this?
early, right? You just play some little stuff, and you're like, I'm like low key aggro, and you're gonna ramp me and let me play big things. Right?
Wait, hold on. Go back to something that triggers when stuff goes in your inkwell, like zipper. Click on zipper. Okay, it says during your turn. Just
Okay,
wanted to make sure that those things say. Presumably, they all say do Oswald. Is it also during your turn? Okay, so presumably they're
Okay.
all during your turn.
Yeah.
So that's the one
Yeah,
downside.
Okay.
Is that it is a ramp that doesn't trigger all those passive ramp things. I think it's good though.
Aw, Baymax.
Sure. Inkable 3, Baymax 0/4, Hero Robot, quest for 2. If you have an Inventor character in play, you pay 1 less to play this character. And then you can pay to remove up to 1 damage from another character.
You can repeat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
You
can-
said ow.
Is there a 1-cost Inventor to play this
Yeah,
on turn 2?
yeah, the one I called a shift target.
Alright. Card.
This is your stupid deck that you always want to build.
No, it's you'll see.
What's the name of that guy? Pabby.
Pabby. Grand Pabby.
Grand
Yeah,
Pabby.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the Grand Pabby.
Grand Pabby's OP. All right,
This
3
art
cost non-inkable
slaps.
1/4.
This is some of my favorite art.
This is
I've
really
seen.
cool. 1/4 with Ward with 2 lore. Whenever this character quests, another chosen character of yours gets +1 lore and gains Ward until your next turn.
So this is better than that Goofy that we saw and similar. Because it's also kind of 3 lore, 1/4 with Ward. It just costs 2 less and isn't inkable.
This card's good.
This is shockingly similar to that Goofy, right? Like, they're almost...
Yeah, it's very similar.
It
to
has
Goofy.
Ward, it gives Ward to the other thing, it just takes the lore from this and puts it on the other thing, and it costs 2 less than his ink. The design space of this game sometimes confuses me. It just feels narrow sometimes. How good is this, Mike?
I don't think it's as good as you're hyping it up to be.
This is insane.
Because you're playing it in blue, which you're ramping a lot. When are you going to play this character?
We've seen the Pinocchio, and we've seen them try to push Emerald, like with the Basils. We've seen them try to push Emerald Sapphire. Mm-hmm. So maybe Emerald Sapphire.
They're trying
aggro.
to push Amber Sapphire too, and Amber has aggro.
I mean, Emerald and Amber both. I was saying with the Basils, it's Emerald. There's no Basils in Amber.
Yeah.
I mean, this seems pretty good.
It could be part of a aggro.
This card's just better than the Alice they printed last
with
set.
Pegasus, this is devastating.
And the new Hiram Flavor Sham.
Yeah,
the 0-2 quest for 3.
Yeah.
It'll quest for 4, have
quest
ward.
for 4.
Yeah.
Pretty good. A lot of uninkable there, though.
That is a lot of uninkable.
Alrighty.
Alright. Hiro Hamada. Inkable 4, 1/5. Inventor. Your other inventor characters gain resist 1. Doesn't get it for himself. Then you can pay 2 to look at the top card of your deck. Put it on either the top or the bottom.
Okay.
Mid.
It's a 1/5. There's a lot of inventors. We'll see. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe.
It's neat how many like activated abilities they've done in this set.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that they've been increasing with every set.
We Could Be Immortals. 4-cost inkable song that makes everything that's an inventor immortal, it seems. Your inventors your inventors get 6 resist. So they don't
just this turn.
They don't die to anything
They don't have
that's not red.
Just this turn. So it's only aggressive. Like it's not until the start of the next turn.
Right.
Then put this card into
You get in there and bang.
Yeah, but it ramps you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then put this card into your Inkwell face down and exerted.
Is this just good as like a 1-jump alternative potentially?
No. Costs 4.
But it's inkable.
Yeah, but how many inventors are you playing?
Well, I'm just saying, just even don't.
Hiram's an inventor.
Just no inventors. I mean, just as an inkable 1-jump.
But for 4 cost?
I mean, Hiram can sing it. Grandma Tala can sing it. You're singing a decent number of 4. I mean, it's not as good as How Far I'll Go, right?
This is pretty good.
Yeah, How Far I'll Go is just so much better.
How Far I'll Go is better.
Even being
but it's not.
This is pretty good though.
Yeah, I don't know if the inventor side can get there.
On turn 5, you're singing with something, and then you're eating 1 or 2 things. Like
probably just one.
But blue
something singing this though.
Blue ramp is bad into aggro usually.
So you're telling me you have three things, one of which is a 4-cost that can sing this, and then you have 2 more things that can aggressively trade off.
You can just hard cast it.
You would hard casting it if you're
wipe
trading
their
off.
board maybe.
We'll see inventors. I mean, yeah, I'll say this: resist 6 is. I mean, that's brutal. Like, if you can kill 2 things and this ramps you, just ignore that it's a song. Like, you're just ramping and killing 2 things and nothing of yours is dying.
For 4.
But then you have to be an inventors.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Resist 6 is ludicrous for 4. We've never seen anything like that.
I don't think it will see play.
Yeah.
Here's the legendary, the 5-cost inkable Baymax, 2/6 with 2 lore. Whenever you play this character, and whenever he quests, you may remove up to 2 damage from another chosen character of yours. Gain 1 lore for each 1 damage removed this way.
Great card. You get it
way better, Pabby. Hello.
That's better than
on
Pabby.
play and quests.
Yeah.
You pair this with red. Simple.
You give this ward.
Great card.
Dice to
robot.
Brawl.
There's a robot. Baymax is a robot, I guess.
Dice to Brawl is its main downside.
Yeah.
And then Sizu and Ice Block.
Yeah.
Dice to Medusa. But I mean, theoretically, it's already gained you 2 lore.
Yeah.
But it's inkable, so if you see those colors, you can just ink it.
But again, it's blue aggro, which like isn't really a thing. It could be a new thing.
Yeah.
New thing.
I think it is a new thing.
But then you're pairing this with Ruby. But
Amber.
like aggro isn't
No,
also.
Amber.
So this is the reason like Pabby is kind of bad, because it is like an aggro reach sort of thing. But aggro doesn't have big butts. Like that's the whole opposite of aggro.
Yeah.
Which the Goofy and the Alice being 1/4s actually does kind of play in more with this. Yeah.
And
there
there's
could be
that
something
other
there.
1/4 that has extra lore if there's a hero and stuff like that. It's the 2-cost 1/4.
Yeah, but unlike Pabby, only when he heals do you gain the lore.
Yeah.
Pabby is when anything heals, right?
Right.
All right. Gadget, Hack Wrench.
Hottie.
Okay. Inkable 6, 3/6, shift 4, quest for 3. While you have 3 or more items in play, you pay 1 less to play inventor characters.
Okay.
It's okay.
3 or more items. Need those microbots in play.
Stop with the microbots. Need the Oswalds.
Yeah.
Oswald inventors.
Yeah. The Oswalds.
Yeah.
All the Walds.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
Tadashi Hamada, 6-cost inkable 3/3 with 3 lore. This character gets +1 strength and +1 willpower for each item you have in play. Man, these items we have in
inventor.
play are maybe worth.
No. 6, sure, you can ramp into it, but
So inventors are so you're always going to be in steel sapphire, right? Just so
It
you
sounds
can
like it,
just so
right?
you can 8 pop. So
Yeah.
if this is a 6/6,
There were green inventors, but not a lot of other supporting green.
so 6/6 with 3 lore for 6, is that any good? Probably not. I guess it could be for 5 if you were
I
playing.
mean, that would be
other,
overstated.
that other one
That would be overstated,
my
but like,
fancy is not
slightly.
taking on this.
yeah, that's not.
overstated for a common
Yeah.
or being inkable. Yeah, I don't think.
All right, Mike.
What do we got? Yokai, Inkable 9, 6/10, shift 6, quest for 2. Dude, you may play microbots for free when this character quests. Draw a card for each opposing character with 0. So the microbots are just free to play, and they reduce the... Dude, this is cracked. I'm building the deck. This is cracked. Microbots you play for free. Give them 0 attack. Quest it. Draw.
Huge.
It's a 6/10.
I'm building the deck. Shift it out on 6.
There's that other Yokai that was pretty good. The
Yeah.
3/3.
Yeah,
You
and
can ramp to
there's
this
a
sort of
1-cost 2/2.
That's all. I mean, the microbots were so bad by themselves. I did believe that there was something that would enable it.
Yeah. This
Um,
is it.
it's
Look
really
at
so
him.
bad. It's still bad.
This is tough. I'll build the deck.
You would
New
no,
Orleans.
you need the Oswald.
Yeah.
Oswald is for sure
Yeah.
required.
Dog.
So Oswald, ramp, Yokai, microbots. Just your microbots are ink
how many
basically
am I playing?
exclusively.
15?
Microbots
Yeah.
20.
20?
It's like the
Yeah.
whole deck. It's just ramp, microbots,
Yeah.
whatever good Yokai you can fit in there, and Oswald. It's the whole deck.
And then you pop items with
Popsicles.
gleam to get there.
Popsicles, Glean.
Yeah.
No, the new character that does Glean,
Yeah.
but like
there you
one
go.
less.
Love this card. Building the
Huge.
deck.
Huge.
Yeah, I think it's bad. It has to be bad. It's so on rails. It's too on rails to be good.
Hot take. Go wave card.
Oh, Jungle Book.
2.
Is it actually Jungle Book 2?
There's no shot it's Jungle Book.
Calhoun, the Marine Sergeant,
Surgeon.
the Insurgent, 3/2 with 1 lore, resist 1. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, gain 2 lore.
It's not terrible.
It's
Pretty
terrible.
good.
It's
What?
terrible. It's terrible. Terrible.
It's not terrible.
Garbage take. Garbage take.
It's not terrible.
It's essentially a 3/3.
For 2.
You get rid of something, you gain 2. That's cracked. That's actually really good.
It's just way worse Smee.
It's not as good as Smee, probably, yeah.
It's not
That's what I was
inkable.
about to say.
Smee quest for 2.
Smee's probably better than that.
This
Yeah.
gets you 2 lore. It
Yeah.
trades with Smee, but you can't ink it if you need to. It's dead.
It's going to take something out and gain 2 lore.
It's like inverse Smee, yeah.
You're going to play this in
But
your
it's not
steel
inkable.
aggro.
I
You're
don't.
gonna
No,
add
you're
this
not.
in.
No.
Yeah.
You're not. No, you're
Yeah.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Trash. 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 Ambush.
It has a chance.
Your opinion.
Oh, my whole foot's asleep. I've been sitting on my foot and it's just dead.
That's
I can't
what you
feel
get.
it.
All right, we have an action. Unequal
Oh my
3
gosh.
cost. Ambush. Tap one of your characters to deal damage equal to their strength to chosen character. Dog water.
It's a bite effect from magic. Except you have to exert.
Bad. Yeah, it's not good, right? No way.
Yes, probably bad.
King's Sensor Core, 3-cost inkable item. Your prince and king characters gain resist 1.
Hold on, go back to it. Let's apply a little more brain power. So the equivalent of this is if an action said your character may challenge ready characters and takes literally no damage. That's the translation of this. Except slightly worse because this that would get around
the
war.
5/2.
But there is the action that does that in Steel, right? Like what I just said, or it gives resist +2 and you can challenge ready characters.
Okay.
That saw some play.
Yeah.
Right? Was that a song? Or was it just an action? It was like resist +2 and you can challenge ready characters.
Yeah.
But that was a song.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is good. I'm just saying
it was only
it's
for heroes though. Only heroes could
You're playing
attack
this on
ready
Smash?
characters.
only heroes could do it. I mean, this can do a hell of a lot more damage than Smash. Can hit something for 6. This can hit Robin Hood. This can get rid of Robin Hood.
Yeah, without letting them draw.
No draw.
Yeah, Maui just takes no damage.
Yeah, again, I'm not saying it's good, but I'm not ready to. If this was a song, I would be really.
You can
interested
target
in it.
the 4/5 legendary beast.
I'm calling this absolute dog. This is absolute dog. Uninkable and Steel, this is not seeing play.
Okay.
I don't think it's good, but
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's
I don't know.
terrible though.
All right, so this exerts for
That's
2, and you have to pay 2. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a prince or a queen, this is Queen Sensor Core, but for kings and
I see.
princes. It doesn't gain lore. It gives them resist instead. This is just bad, right?
Queen Sensor Core has seen some play.
Yeah, but it gives you lore. It gives you passive lore.
That's true. That is better than resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably in it. For funsies. Card for funsies.
Woo!
Mr. Big. Uninkable 4/1/1. Quest for 3. This character can't be challenged by characters with 2 or greater.
Shrewd Tycoon.
With 2 or greater. So only 1.
That's cool. Where's that fox? Who cares, right?
That's really good.
Is this good? This is an interesting.
It costs 4, but that's cool, right?
Give him ward somehow. He's not leaving. Oh, but he's 4, yeah.
4 uninkable.
That's too high. Too high of a cost.
Yeah, like so there's the whole just 3/3s for 4 inkable with 3 lore, right? Like the Prince Eric's or what, like
The Hans. Yeah.
Is that better than this? That's surely better than this because it's inkable.
Yeah. This isn't. This isn't good.
I don't think this is good.
Not at 4.
I don't think it's
It's
good.
too expensive.
No.
You get pinged. Oh,
Skipped one.
Captain
Spoiler
Amelia.
alert. Me again?
4-cost inkable Captain Amelia, Commander of the Legacy. Alien Captain.
Another captain?
1/4 with 2 lore. That's like a flavor. This character can't be challenged by pirate characters. Whatever. While being challenged, your other characters gain resist +1. While being challenged.
Unfortunately, it does not
being
seem
damaged.
So if she stays untapped, then it gives everything resist +1.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Cogsworth is better.
Cogsworth is just better than this.
Yeah, this is
No.
way not as good Cogsworth.
Could be used
There you
with
go.
Cogsworth. Be kind of cracked.
Yeah, true.
Maybe.
Okay. Cobra Bubbles. Inkable 5. 3/4. Bodyguard. Quest for 2. You can pay 2 to draw a card, then choose and discard a card.
2/4.
I mean, it's a 5 cost, so in blue steel, it could do what it needs to do.
Sheriff of Nottingham, baby. Whenever you discard, ping something for 1. Here
Yeah.
we go.
And you can do it over and over.
Here
There
we
you go.
go.
Yeah.
That-
Situationally good.
That could, maybe get there. Probably isn't good enough.
Whoa.
What?
Is Gontu's...
What?
I thought it said Captain Cranky Head. Okay.
He put a few pounds on.
Yeah. Hey, he's a Captain Alien. 4 lore. 4 strength.
So what is the blue that sometimes Or was that a Robin? Was the Robin Hood that saw a little bit of play? That's a 6 cost 4/5 with 4 lore
In green.
in green.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 5.
6 is 6 though, right?
Yeah, 6 cost. So
This
for
has a
steel-
chance, right?
Yeah.
For steel,
Yeah, red doesn't get this.
5. This is actually just really good.
You have to ice
This has a
block
chance.
brawl it or something, but this is
You have
good.
to smash it. Steel
Way
is
less
the
people play Smash than Ruby
Strength-
cards that get things. so-
Strength of a Raging Fire.
Yeah, strength will get it. This is
Zeus.
this is fine. I think
I
maybe
think in blue steel, if this
you
if
could
want this to
play.
be your
You
5
could play a
cost.
couple of these. You're like
I mean, it's inkable. It's inkable, so you can just get rid of
you
it
can
if,
lucky
if
dime
it's
this.
a bad.
That's
Yeah.
8. Like, come on. Yeah.
No, I like this card.
Yeah, seems fine.
Ooh,
Oh,
another
of course
steel
we get a
Jafar.
Jafar.
Uninkable 5 Jafar, 3/4. Quest for 1. During your turn, whenever a card is put in your inkwell, deal 1 damage to chosen character.
It's a sorcerer.
Decent.
I think it's pretty good.
Uninkable. Hurts it.
Maybe.
This can
Inkwell.
activate the stupid caring about things being damaged in Emerald.
Yeah, I can. You're not inkwelling a lot,
I
but
don't like this. I don't like this.
it's not.
The card itself isn't good. Like, the ability is good, but it's a 3/4 with 1 lore for 5 uninkable. Like, give me
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Give me
right?
something.
Well, if you play it on 5, if you can ink twice, deal 2 damage.
But the card itself does nothing.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Yeah,
It's effect,
you
though.
you paid 5 to
But
do
you
2
paid
damage.
5.
I mean,
No
you
way.
can get it out on turn.
I'd rather grab
Four.
your sword.
You can sing grab your swords later.
I don't think this is good.
If it was inkable,
Yeah.
'cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
aggro, like you just want to ping 1 here and 1 there.
Yeah. I think it's like okay, but you're not playing that instead of things probably.
Doesn't deserve the dog category.
I think it's dog.
Treasure Mountain, 5
doggy.
cost
I'll take
uninkable location with 9 willpower, 2 to move here, 2 lore. At the start of your turn, deal damage to chosen character or location equal to the number of characters you have here. You just move on a bunch of people here and just
Yeah, the Moana. That's the idea.
right?
Moana was 7, right?
Yeah. Huge.
But it's at the start of your turn. It'd be more interesting if it was at the end of your turn.
Yeah. I don't think this is the worst.
I think it's pretty
9's a
bad.
lot.
I think it's pretty bad. Because
Can
it's not
steal.
because it's not inkable. I think it's pretty bad.
Okay, I can get behind that.
If it was inkable,
Mr. Shmee.
Shifts me.
Uninkable 6.
Look at him.
Villain Pirate Captain, 3/6, shift 4, quest for 2.
Captain Smee.
Captain Shmee, when you play this character, you may deal damage to chosen character equal to the number of your other pirate characters in play. Doesn't even target himself. Dog.
Uninkable 6 cost. No way, right?
this card's good.
Explain.
Equal to the number of other characters. So if this shoots for 3, I think
Other
it's,
pirates.
if it shoots for 3, it's good.
It's shooting for 1 or 2
Are you
usually.
shifting it or not?
It doesn't matter.
Probably not.
As long as it shoots for 3, it's
Yeah,
good.
because you're shifting onto another pirate to do that, so you don't
It's-
really want to shift it.
So
It's Medusa.
we've seen so many pirates and captains, right?
Yeah.
We already have. There was already enough that were pretty good already before this.
Yeah.
I'm saying this is Flame Tongue. Well, I'm seeing shades of Flame Tongue Kevu in Magic, but better because it has a big butt and is 2 lore. Flame Tongue Kevu costs 4 and shoot for 4. If this shoots for
Uninkable
4,
6
it's
though?
cracked.
Uninkable 6 is terrible. No. Because think, you can't play it on curve. Because you'll shift it on 4. He won't count himself. So at best, you're going to have 2 other pirate characters.
Sure. I have a 3/6 2 lore that I'm questing, and I'm just killing one of your things for free.
Don't look at me like that. In steel, it's dog water. I'd rather risk a
I don't think this is dog water.
I'm giving it like a 6.
Tremaine or Medusa.
This is like a B. Like
I think this is a strong tempo play. I think
I'm
this is
not
a strong
off it.
tempo.
Like I see what you're saying, but like
I
I'm
think
not
I think it's a pretty strong tempo play.
really.
No, it's no microbots.
I mean, there's already a really good 2 cost Smee. Because the other thing is, too, is like a lot of times they're not excited to trade off your Smee, right? Because your Smee's going to die anyway. And this, like, comes on time to save your existing Smee. right? Because this would be the turn where your Smee would die from questing.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, it's going to have 2 damage on it. I think that's why it has a 6 butt, honestly, so that it can eat the 2 damage from Smee. But if you have captains, then your other Smee isn't even dying. I don't know. I'm definitely going to try this.
Yeah.
If that thing hits for 3, it's huge.
It's going to be too hard for 3. You're not getting it on curve.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I
like
think it's
between you guys. It's funny.
it's good.
I'm like right here.
Well, I'm probably agreeing with you. I'm just, like, playing the devil's advocate a bit, but I think it has a pretty good shot.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Ooh,
The other 6-cost uninkable, 4/4, 3 lore. Whenever this character quests, you may banish chosen item or location to gain 2 lore. It can be your opponent's or yours.
It's too situational.
So
If this
5 lore on turn 7.
If this did it on ETB and Quest, I'd be pretty interested.
It'd be hilarious. Chosen.
Oh, you gain the lore no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, maybe this is good.
I think this is pretty good.
If
They're
locations
doing this thing,
locations
see?
are prevalent, right? Like
his
this
hands covering the name. They're doing that this set.
Yeah.
They're just kind of
frame break.
yeah.
If locations are prevalent, this is a huge location host.
Yeah.
Like it's devastating.
Yeah.
If it were inkable, it'd be great. But if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not playing items or locations,
It's-
the odds are they'll play
It's
one.
still not miserable. Like as long
They
as you're
have to
playing.
remove it.
So this is probably 8 pop, right? I mean, one of the things that 8 pop would struggle with is like Queen's Castle.
Yeah.
But like you have modality, like they're playing locations. It's a massive blowout. They're not playing locations. I'm gaining 2 lore for my pop.
Yeah.
Like 4/4. I think this is good.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
And again, if you're in Sapphire, you can ink this. Tipu,
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
in steel.
Accelerating this out, all of a sudden you're aggro. We saw that. What was the? Now we've seen more blue. Maybe there's item ramp aggro now. Like you're playing this sucker on turn 4.
Yeah.
Eat your popsicle. Turn 4, play this. Eat popsicle.
My gosh.
4/4 lore.
It's a good card.
My
Oh, no,
gosh.
If it eats Queen's Castle, they just lose, right?
Yeah.
Like the game's literally over.
Yeah. So for blue steel, like the new location, the 8 willpower one,
Yeah.
they've almost got it. You just get 2 lore.
And
You can do it to your own stuff.
I mean, and that was a legit problem for this deck, is if you're playing against Amethyst Ruby and like you play your ramp components and they're like Queen's Castle on 4.
Yeah.
And
you're
then
like,
they
just keep
and you
removing
have,
everything.
Yeah, and you have Hiram that's never gonna kill Queen's Castle. So like,
Yeah.
what do? They just
Well,
lose the game. They
doesn't get the deuce
They
edge?
just immediately lose the game.
Yeah.
Good card.
Huge.
All right.
Let's see if this one's good.
Kakamora again, Pirate Chief, uninkable 7/4/6, Captain. Quest for 2. Whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card to deal 1 damage to chosen character or location. If you discarded the pirate card, deal 3 instead.
Why does it have to be uninkable?
Because it's very good. That's a very good card.
That's some good text.
So you play him, you quest him, you draw, discard a pirate, deal 3. I think if it's inkable, it'd be too good.
This is worse than Smee.
You're cooked.
This is worse than Smee. Smee does it immediately. Both require a high concentration of pirates.
This is the. If Smee was a.
Smee costs 1 less without shifting it, does the damage immediately. Both requires very high pirate concentrations. 3/6 versus 4/6, both have the same.
Discarding pirates.
it doesn't
get
get Medusa and
pirates
stuff.
on board.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Where you're just not playing cards.
You're not gonna have 3 on board at all time. 3 other, so you need 4 characters on board.
This thing quests turn 8. Pirates, I'm not sure, are compatible with ramp.
Yeah. It's weird.
You're questing on turn 8 and hoping to hit for 3.
If it was inkable, you wouldn't play it.
If it was inkable, I would consider it, but even if this was inkable, I don't think it's as good as Smee. Because this isn't a tempo play. Smee is all about coming down on 4.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying Smee on 4. Like, maybe, like,
Smee's
casting it for
better
6
like
is
on
not
curve.
great.
Smee's definitely better on
You're
curve.
at most getting 2.
I think that's great.
That's still
I
good.
think doing 2 on turn 4 is huge. Because you've already played the other Smee, and your pirates are already I mean, well, I'll have to see how it plays out, but I think it has a real shot, more so than this. Because this is only ever being a 4/6 with 2 lore for 7 uninkable. It has no other modality than that. That is all it will ever be.
Yeah.
When quest drops.
And you have to have held,
you do it again.
But you have to have held a pirate by turn 8. Like, you want to be playing your pirates, right?
You're drawing and discarding.
So you hope, it helps you.
So you should have a pirate in your hand, especially if you're playing 20 to 30.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here you go. 8 cost inkable 6/6.
There's a pirate.
Floodborn villain, alien pirate captain, shift 5, John Silver in the house. 2 lore, resist 2. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to each opposing ready character.
If you play him on 5, that's
pretty
good.
He's inkable, so I think he might be playable, but also, like, why are you getting rid of your John Silver to shift this onto it?
Yeah, the 3 cost steel one.
Yeah.
Well, because if they play a character hoping against aggro, when they ready their characters.
There's a new John Silver, wasn't there, in this set?
Yeah, the 2/4. The 2/4 Ruby one that you said was cool. It was uncommon, I think. It ready stuff.
Oh.
This card's good.
Yeah, I don't think this is bad. This one's...
You're not eating the steel one, right?
Yeah, you're not shifting it onto the 3 cost steel.
I mean, its ability is almost nothing. It's almost nothing.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Like they have to keep things ready in order for it to do anything. Like, your opponents aren't commonly doing that.
And it's not the turn you play this, it's the next turn.
They're questing or challenging.
The start of your turn, yeah. So either...
It's only cards
if they
quest
play out, you can just attack over everything. If not, if they're like, I'm going to sit on this one more turn.
And it hurts the things that immediately came into play as well, because those can't be.
Yeah, they can't play 1/1.
If you can get it out on turn
like
5.
Yeah. It basically... thank God this is inkable.
It has to be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, if this is... this might be playable because it's inkable.
And on 5. But the thing is like, yeah, on 5 is good, but what, you're eating a really good 3-cost John Silver or the new 4-cost John Silver? Like, that doesn't feel great.
I mean, you can always discard it for the...
for the other one.
Yeah. Green damage stuff. Or if you're playing against somebody that wants to move damage, this is just unplayable garbage.
It's inkable.
If you're playing against red. That's all the cards.
Well, we did it. We finished Azurite Sea. It's a pretty interesting set.
Yeah.
A lot of build around sort of stuff, which I think is where we're getting to now with Lorcana, right? We're at full saturation
there's
of a card pool. So now we're just trying to fill out things. This is very captain and pirate themed.
Right.
So we got some build arounds to work on there. So it's pretty interesting. I would say the only real negative was the Enchanteds, but you're high on.
I love them.
Mike and I are against it, so hopefully there's more people out there that love it. But we'll open some product. I guess Mike and I will.
Yep.
Or no, you'll still be here. It'll come out here next week, right?
Sure. I don't know.
Sure.
I thought it was out.
Hey, we don't know.
I don't think it's out yet.
No,
that's the same.
It's this Thursday, I think.
Right. It'll be fun. We'll do some deck techs and stuff.
Heck yeah.
See how things have changed.
Good job, guys. High fives.
High fives.
My hands are sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. What are you even doing?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
What? That's it?
Look at the Enchanteds. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have?
Yeah.
All right, let's start here.
Oh, so these Enchanteds are like sketch.
Yeah, and they're still shimmery sideways.
I have a feeling people are not going to like this treatment. Just because Magic did this treatment once, people did not like this treatment.
It's a little boring.
Wait, get back to that one? I didn't actually see it. Yeah. I don't think people are going to like this treatment.
I think it's sick.
This one. This card could be good.
It's still. Oh, we already read it. It's this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just recanting that
for value of
this
the
could be
Enchanteds.
good.
Yeah.
That card could be good because sometimes they're not. Yeah, this card could be good.
And they still have the rainbow prism foil.
Yeah, but there's no. The rainbow prism highlights the colors behind it. This is not going to have colors behind it. It's going to have a blueprint behind it. I don't know. Magic did this. It did not go well.
I'm a little underwhelmed right now.
What? These are so cool. I love these.
Like, the artwork is great. It's just it doesn't pop.
It does. It does.
We'll see.
Oh, just.
I think you poo-pooed this one too much. I think this Tigger is pretty good.
You poo-pooed it.
The two cards I'm actually most hyped about you didn't like, which is probably the Smee and that Tigger.
Alright.
Yeah, that was fine.
Didn't mean to yuck the yum, but...
No, man.
This
it inspires me to prove you wrong.
This is good.
Please do. And I'm going to prove you wrong about the Megabots.
And about the Sapphire Merlin someday.
Dude, it's crap. I'm going to play it.
Yeah, the Daisy could be good. What color is that Daisy? Was that Sapphire?
Green.
Green?
With all the new green pirates.
Green pirate.
That one looks pretty cool. Backdrop.
I'll be completely okay if we don't pull any enchantments this set.
Whoa. Got the Wreck-It Ralph.
That was cool. That's the best one so far.
Oh, this card for some reason.
Oh, there she is. You like her, right? Little crush?
Man, she's hot.
Or she's like 14, but...
No, she's not. Is she?
I don't even know what it is. It's
I
a
don't
mouse,
think so.
dude.
No. She's like a
It's a mouse, man.
She's a full-grown woman.
I don't even know what movie it's from.
It's from Great Mouse Detective. I think she's from Basil.
I don't think so. Oh, wait.
I think she's from Basil.
Oh,
she's
nice.
From Great Mouse Detective, I'm pretty sure.
I like that.
No, I watched The Great Mouse Detective. She's not in it.
This card's broken. You guys are
From
idiots.
Rescuers Down Under, then? She's like Gadget? Yeah, she's Gadget.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Gadget from...
Get it right.
This card's broken.
That card could be good. It has a chance. Can't play too many of them. That one's pretty cool. I like that one, actually.
Pretty cool.
I thought I liked it for a second, but
I like that one
I
already.
don't.
This one's pretty cool.
That card's not good, though.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Right.
So what's the Chase one? The Wreck-It Ralph is pretty good.
This.
What?
This.
You're cooked.
This.
The Yuzma...
This.
No,
this,
I said what's the
this.
Chase one?
I'm just listing all of them in order. This one's not.
Scroll down.
Which location is this?
There's two
Oh.
more down there. Yeah, it's the 5-cost uninkable. Yeah. This does have some outside shot. I don't
these.
believe it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that artwork.
That one's dope.
That one's not bad.
Oh, the Chippendale, yeah.
Dude, they didn't give it to the Baymax. That's kind of surprising.
Right? I thought they would. They gave it to this Baymax.
Yeah, they gave it to the non-legend.
That's an
choice.
iconic picture from the movie.
It is.
But
you have a legendary Baymax.
yeah, right?
That's
I actually don't like this one.
You're.
You mean the art, not the card, right?
Yeah, the card's awesome. I like this better than this.
Yeah.
Like, why'd they make his face look like that?
Because he's struggling.
I can basically guarantee that these will be the lowest valued enchanteds.
No,
I promise
shot.
you. These are arguably even worse than when Magic did this treatment.
All right, we got to take a bet on what the most
wild
expensive one will be.
Wild.
Probably Yzma. I
Probably,
think
this
Yzma's,
is the Wreck-It
Yzma's
Ralph,
probably the
probably,
best.
right?
I'll say Wreck-It Ralph.
Like Yzma absolutely has to be removed.
This is gonna look sick.
The Wreck-It Ralph is pretty good.
I like it, but it's an item. Items and locations.
This card is so narrow. Like, this deck just has to work for this to be playable. If that deck's not good enough in specifically bouncing all your opponent's stuff all the time, then this isn't going to make it. I'm not saying it's narrow. Like, there's one deck. There's exactly one deck that plays this. Exactly one deck.
No way.
What? It's for sure green amethyst bounce.
Has to be.
There's no...
Befuddles, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else can play that. No other color has bounce except for emerald. Like, and then befuddle. Befuddle is like the one weird non-emerald card that has bounce.
Befuddle.
One cost amethyst. Yeah. It's literally the only
Nope.
bounce.
Amethyst has emerald. Amethyst has a lot of befuddle stuff.
No.
Yeah, the Maleficent does it. The other item does it.
What Maleficent does it?
The like 0/4 quest for 2 that costs 3 and bounces something 3 or less cost.
Wow. The Maleficent 7, I guess, does it too. That's bad.
Yeah.
Bounces stuff equal to the number of other Maleficents you have
There
in
weren't
play.
any Merlins in the set, were there?
No.
No new Merlins.
Oh yeah. You gonna watch that? Is that overtime?
No, it's the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
Outro?
Yeah. I want to go back and just look at what so like
I really like this.
just filter to like rares and all the rares and legendaries together. Yeah, super rares. So what was your favorite? Mine was honestly probably the Smee. The Smee was overall probably my favorite card. Yeah, because it's like playing.
I still like the Lilo if you can get her in the graveyard pretty easily.
Yeah, this is cool.
Really
It's
good.
always an option.
Yeah,
it's very good.
See, I don't like that card because it's annoying. Like I don't.
It's annoying to play
Right, there's
against.
no way to-
Yeah, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass, and it's not like they need more aggro options. That's bad.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is cool.
A very good card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, rare.
See, I don't like that one either. I agree, it's good.
Okay. At least we're there.
This was cool.
I like the Simba, the Shift Simba.
The Simba's cool. I like it.
Ready all your other characters.
Come on.
That card can't be good, right?
It is good.
I think it's very good.
It can't be good.
It has to. You play like the 1-cost Lilo, then you play Simba on 2. Turn 3, you shift it. Fucking friggin' Lilo can quest again.
Oh, it's an unconditional? No, it's just at the end of your turn. Lilo can't quest again.
Yeah, it's at the end of your turn.
Well, she can quest and then be ready so that she doesn't just die.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you rather just play like the Donald on 3 that gives one more lore and his bodyguard?
No.
Isn't that just better?
Simba's a big body.
It's a 4/4 with 2 lore.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's that good.
Does it have to be shifted
Yeah.
to get its effect?
No.
So you
But
can
then
play it
it's
on 5.
5 uninkable. That is definitely a worse Mufasa.
If you ramp up to 5, it could be decent.
Because then its ability doesn't even trigger until it quests. So, like, this is a good evaluation. Would shifting Simba on 3, eating your smaller Simba, be better or worse than just playing the 2/3 Donald that gives an extra lore on 3 bodyguard?
I don't know. I like the ultra rare.
Yeah, I mean the 2/3 can be.
Because then you'd have 2 bodyguards for your Lilo. Because you've Simba'd on 2 in both of these cases. You've Simba'd on 2 because otherwise you can't shift that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean you can like bounce or banish things. But yeah, like
I think the Donald's better. Donald's inkable.
could,
Gets you a lore, a more guaranteed lore.
We'll see. See what the meta entails.
Because they could even Ursula to Zeus it. A 4/4 is big, but it's not.
or two. Oh,
Yeah. They could Ursula 2 and Zeus.
Ursula.
Yeah.
I thought this was one of your favorite cards in the set too.
It is. I think this is really good.
This is awesome.
It's
This
just-
is probably my favorite.
It's just not super interesting to me because I know exactly what it does. I know what it does. I know what it's in.
Yeah.
It's Ruby
Yeah,
Amethyst.
I really like this one as well.
Yeah, it was very good.
The question is it good enough for Ruby Amethyst?
I want this card to be good.
That Wreck-It Ralph is really weird because it's like, if it's good enough, it just eliminates Queen's Castle from the meta. And if it eliminates Queen's Castle from the meta, then is it good enough? Like, we've seen this with Queen's Castle before, right? Where
Yeah.
it's like, cut all the Queen's Castles, but then the card that counters Queen's Castle gets cut, and now you start putting Queen's Castles
and then
back
you
in
put
it
Queen's
again.
Castles back. This card's interesting, I think.
Play a card, draw a card. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's very niche.
yeah. I don't think it makes it. The Moana
It's
is
not-
interesting. The Moana is interesting.
Yeah, and it's bottom of your deck, so it's not discarding, so you don't get any of those triggers for your opponent or anything.
Or for
And then
you.
there's this guy.
That's funny.
This might be my favorite card. Not because I think it's the best.
It's funny.
I'm gonna build the deck.
Yeah, that's like I don't see the Smee. I don't think the Smee card is the
Just
best.
unbelievable.
Deck
Yeah,
profile
that's
coming to you
disappointing.
guys next week. Megabots.
I'm definitely gonna build that Smee deck.
Okay.
I want to see what gets. See if it gets there.
Megabots versus me.
Where's Oh, it's an uncommon? That's lame.
Worth a buck 58. Can we just search pirates? Remove everything but pirate. How many pirates are we up to now?
A
Over
lot.
50.
Let me do
Hold it.
57. Nice.
there.
51. Still got it.
Dude,
This guy.
This card's busted.
The under.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
This card's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Like,
That's
Great.
very good.
How old is she?
We're gonna skip on right on past that. What's this uninkable one cost steal?
it's that one.
That card's crazy. What? I didn't see this. This is what it must have been when I was not paying attention.
It's not.
This is good, right?
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
Why are you playing an uninkable 1 cost that does
You're
that?
playing it off curve.
Yeah, what?
Thanks for life.
Yeah, you're not playing it on 1. You just need some card
This is the
draw.
face I make at that card.
I don't know. I
mean, this pirate's pretty good.
That one's a good one.
Oh, there's a little less, I guess, because this
50 exactly?
50 exactly. Let's see if we can counterfeit another one.
this one. The card doesn't exist.
Dude, I can't believe that's a pirate.
It's a great card.
Yeah, look at him.
He's literally a
All-
pirate. Have
all
you seen the
scripts
movie?
are pirates.
Which movie is it?
Treasure Planet?
No,
the movie's
no.
trash.
We've so many people love it. We
This
haven't
part,
seen
all the scoops are so bad.
it. The one that Mike likes is probably the best of them.
Billy Bones.
Oh. Yeah. The Maui without Maui.
I want to see more of the lower cost ones. I don't care about these expensive ones. So what are the good, like, solidly playable low cost ones? What's
This? Okay. So that does.
That's bad. What's the rabbit? What's rabbit?
Rabbit's the Jasmine and the Timon.
Okay, so that's not good. What's Michael Darling? Just
Um,
generic T2?
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
that's playable.
Yeah, that's fine.
Moana's cracked. So you probably
What's this?
have to be red.
Oh.
That's actually fine now, I think. That's really good.
Red Steel. What's the combo?
Yeah, just even with the green, you still have to go red
Trash.
steel to do it. I guess you could go.
Hey.
No, that's not it. That's not what gets me. There still might not be enough. Stop scrolling all the way down. Why are you skipping so many, bro? What's the smaller Billy Bones? The Tigger's
Yeah.
a pirate.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this
That
Tigger
Tigger,
is awesome.
A Tigger, but it requires actions to be good. So maybe there's still not enough to get there, actually. Because you do need a lot of pirates in order for... That was really good and limited. You need a lot of pirates for that SME to work. Like, a lot of pirates. There still, I guess, isn't enough.
This guy.
Just good, cheap ones to do it.
This guy.
So Captain Hook's not a pirate? It's just the captain.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, the
All
one
the
comes-
Captain
okay.
Hooks are.
Okay.
Let me.
So maybe just barely enough now to build it.
Yeah, see this one, Thomas.
Why wasn't this up earlier? It was. We just didn't.
Yeah, I think we just skipped over it.
Whenever this character. Yeah, that's good.
Aha!
Captain.
Yeah.
We'll see.
There's
We'll
some
see.
things that are captains and
Might
not
need one.
pirates.
Might need one more set. I mean, this is the C set, so if you're going to have pirates and captains, this would be it.
Now that she has a shift target.
The one cost one?
Yeah.
That's Moana. When this character quests will add a location, ready all other characters here that can't quest. I don't know. Not worth it.
A stat check. Captain. This card's still bad, right? Yeah.
Yeah, card's always going to be bad.
It's unfortunate.
All right, want to do an outro?
Yeah, teach me.
Teach me. Just stop and start it because I'm probably going to cut out that